G'day comrade subscribers. Thought we'd have another look at my Master Compact, try and figure out what's going on. So I've got it like this, it works perfectly fine. So we do that, so I've got the keyboard just resting on top and start recording. Alright, and power on. Looks like it might have, yep, powered up. It's working nicely. And caps lock, doesn't really matter, does it? Anyway, so yeah, working fine. No problems whatsoever. Just seems quite happy like this, but if I put it back into its case, it starts to misbehave. So let's just stop that and let me get the case. Actually, before we put it in the case, we can have another closer look. So the only thing I really noticed on the board is the ROM socket here appears to have had some work done on it. You can see some flux on the, so that's where the ROM is. And then I think over here, yeah, where the programmable sound generator is, the PSG. Looks like there's been some soldering done there. So we've have a look around. So this is the audio generation section here. We've got the programmable sound generator. We've got an op amp here. I guess that's for volume control, and then goes up to audio output, wherever that was. Oh, there it is, right there. So nothing too obvious, and I think like as it is out here, it works fine. But let's put it into the case. So here's the case here, just all plastic. Nothing conductive, as far as I can tell. So I need to slip the expansion port in, and then the back ports like that. So I did initially think, well, when I first found this kind of problem, I could affect it by just pushing down in this corner here. So I don't have, do I have a screw? I think, did I put a, I think I'm, hang on, let me just get this out again. Very carefully. Oh no, okay. I thought maybe what I'd done is I'd put a screw in here without a, but there's no screw that goes in there, so it's a moot point. All right, so all I've done now is I've just got it sitting in the case, basically the same as before. Put in the RGB, put in the power, like so, and then I'll connect the keyboard up, like so. Plug the keyboard in and put it on top like that. So this is basically how it should be. New movie recording, start recording. Now power on. I'm not happy. Not doing anything. Of course I didn't plug in the, let's plug in the speaker. Just power off. Plug in the speaker. Put this back on. Okay, power on again. So you can hear it hasn't booted. So let's, okay, trying to press brake, nothing. Just not happy at all. Not happy at all. So I push power off, power back on. Again, nothing. Power off, power on. No, nothing, just a blank screen. I probably won't show this because there's just nothing. There's just a blank screen. And then we're getting the tone. I'm not sure, so I don't know. Okay, I've unplugged the RGB, so there's only power connected in. And yeah, power off, power on. It's just not happy at all in the case. So I don't know, like I say, the case isn't conductive, is it? I assumed it wasn't. All right, let me take it out. Power off. Okay. Let's just disconnect the speaker, get the speaker out of the way. Okay. Put that out of the way. Again, just put the board down. Okay. Plug in the RGB. Okay, power on. I did put the speaker in. But it's just booted straight away. Just booted straight away. You can see there's keyboard activity. What is it about the case? Aha. I might have figured it out. So I was just trying to think, okay, because it doesn't make any sense. So I started looking at the, just pull this out here. I was looking at the expansion ports. And the composite video has a problem. I had to resolder that. The actual signal part had broken off. So I was going to replace that, but I hadn't got round to it. But what I just noticed now, okay, so speaker's plugged in. Let's put the speaker over there again. All right. So if I boot, power on. Oh, plug it in. Plug it in. So power goes in, RGB goes in. Okay. Power on. Again, not working. Actually, there's garbage on the screen. But when I held down, right, power off, we zoom in. So when I held down this, oh, okay, it booted just before when I wasn't recording. Typical. Typical. It booted when I held this down. Honest. Power off. Oh. Okay, one more try. I just held. Maybe I should just remove that. I might just remove that. All right. No, I'm going to remove that and see. So this is the fellow. So I have temporarily kind of soldered it on a bit more, but this had basically broken off. So I guess from pulling in and out, it actually just broke the connection. So I wonder if there's some sort of shorting going on there, perhaps. So I'm just going to remove it completely and put a new one on. Well, actually, I'll remove it completely and just see if it makes any difference. Then I'll put a new one on. All right, let's give it a go. I've removed it. Power on. All right, it's still garbage. I haven't got the speaker connected, have I? Oh man. Aha! It's booted. Holding this down. If I hold this down, it boots. Yep, it's working perfectly fine. Take my finger off. Okay. Start recording this. So this is what happens. So it's boot. So I need to, if I hold this down, then it's okay. Take my finger off. Then it starts to misbehave. This is what was happening before. It's not working now. Hold this, yeah. Interesting. So something to do with this then. Looks strange. Okay, stop recording that. Okay, I need to have a think about that. Let's have a closer. Hey, it's a couple of days later. The confusion continues. So I've replaced the composite video, the RCA plug there. I also put some crapped-on tape around the peripheral, the expansion connector, just in case, I don't know, something there was shorting, because it goes through a small hole in the side. But since I replaced the composite video output connector, I've not been able to reproduce the issue by pushing down on the board there or in the corner where the sound generation is. So then, so I'm going insane. This is the board. So just slide in here. Okay, the expansion connector goes through there, so that's why I put some crapped-on tape around it. But you just slide in here, and it won't boot. Have it on the table like this. So yes, maybe I should get another one of these cutting mats and stick the cutting mat in. Whoop, dropped the screwdriver. But then I noticed there's these two standoffs here. So I thought, okay, maybe they're pushing a wire or something together. So I put some crapped-on tape to try and figure out where they are. And this is the one on the right-hand side. And when I looked at it closer, so pretty much the standoff goes somewhere around here, maybe just off here. But if I have a closer look, I might have to take the camera off to have a closer look. There, I do see something interesting. So that corresponds to maybe, no, corresponds to this chip here. So interestingly, I've actually can't really see it, so I'm going to have a closer look. But these two pins, it looks like these two pins are where that standoff is, because there's a little bit of plastic on here. And I'm sorry, I'm trying to hold it steady, but this pin is loose. So it's like the solder is kind of like a bubble, because it's kind of broken. So, but this pin here is actually wobbling. Sorry, like my arm is. Hang on, let's see if I can get where's my little stand? Hang on. Stand here, so I'm going to have to use the overhead again. But I think it was these two. So this pin is loose. So I think that might be why sticking it into the bottom case, makes it fail. So I'm going to, that's, what's that, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So that's 8 from that way. All right, so that's, what's that, 40 pin, is it? It'll be 32, is it? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. So it looks like it's probably that pin there. All right, so I'll give those two a bit of a solder, and I guess looking on the other, where the other standoff is, probably be over here somewhere. Might all be okay. So hopefully it's just this one, because this has been driving me insane. It doesn't make any sense. I'm not even screwing it down. All right, so solder those and we'll try it again. Okay, machine is back together. I haven't screwed it down, but it's sitting how it was. Moment of truth. Start recording. Power on. Whoop. Whoop. Nyt se vitton toimi. Hyvin. About bloody time. Cool. It's working. That was all it was. So it was those two pins on the, now what is it? It's IC22. So is it the CF30050 or is it a THAC06? I'll look it up, I can't remember. No, it's the CF350 IC22. Oh, about bloody time, man. All right, yeah, that's working well. Brilliant. Okay, so next, again, thanks to PCB Way for sponsoring this video, I will, so apparently ADFS is, oh no, DFS, you can actually load it into sideways RAM from the welcome disk. So I'm going to try that and then try and load some DFS software. So I'm not going to do it in this part because this has been a bit too long now. But yeah, that's what we're going to try. Okay? So thanks for sticking around. Hopefully that was of some interest. Useful. But yeah, we got there in the end. Thank God. Okay, bye for now.